So to start my rebuttal, I would like to state that the first affirmative speaker said that we're a democracy and we should be allowed to choose what we put into our bodies. This wasn't really provided with any sort of evidence or citation, but as Myron stated in the last negative speech, we can't be trusted to know what we put in our bodies, and if we're misinformed, then we should have restrictions on things we can put into our bodies. Hence the legalization of heroin, crack, tons of other drugs, stuff like that. In the second affirmative, it was stated that the first negative was wrong, and that claims of tax are sufficiently supported. I'm going to say that claims of tax can't be sufficiently supported because from the Marijuana Policy Project in 2011, tax revenue projections are inherently uncertain because they rely on questionable assumptions about the unknown impact of black market supply on consumer demand in regulated markets. I would like to reinstate what I said about my Colorado statement, which is the only evidence we have that so far they have gone $5.7 million under budget since the legalization of marijuana. So to say that that isn't happening is completely false because we have hard evidence that it is true. I'd like to go over a little bit of what Myra stated in that marijuana smoke and tobacco smoke are directly relatable in terms of negative consequences. From the American Lung Association on March 2013, smoke is harmful to lung health, whether it's from burning wood, tobacco, or marijuana. Toxins and carcinogens are released from the combustion of materials. Smoke from marijuana combustion has been shown to contain many of the same toxins, irritants, and carcinogens as tobacco smoke. Now, there are alternatives to smoking marijuana like edibles and vaporizing and other methods you may know about. But 80% of people who smoke marijuana they smoke it, essentially. So we're saying that 80% of these people are going to be experiencing this negative, and after the legalization, even more people misinformed about the topic of the unhealthiness of marijuana will be experiencing unhealthy results. Now, unfortunately, legalization endorses marijuana as socially acceptable. The National Bureau of Economic Research in 2007 stated that legalization would reduce the cost of supplying drugs more than taxes could offset, pushing retail prices into uncharted water. It is justified to believe that this would affect consumption, but we cannot say how much. Again, this counters their claim that we will gain any economic benefit from smoking, from the legalization of marijuana. Not only does it affect yourself, but it affects public health, especially in regards to our youth. From the Institute for Social Research in the University of Michigan, since marijuana started being labeled as medicine, popular opinion has shifted to marijuana having no adverse effects or any harm. This has caused marijuana distribution to bleed into high schools and younger age groups, along with the misinformation shrouding it. And to reinstate what I said earlier, the enforcement costs of this to prevent it from happening are a lot more than we would gain from tax revenue of legalized marijuana. And that is the end of my rebuttal.